Hello everyone, this is the Flying Dutchman and you're watching Flying Dutchman Productions. We're back here in Osnabrück and we're gonna take a new job. It's gonna be a short one today because I'm not in the mood to put too much effort into it. We're gonna take a small job to Newcastle this time. Haven't discovered it yet, so that should be good, and it's very close by. I just need to cross the border with Holland and take the ferry in IJmuiden. So just enough, I think, to update you on my current state of affairs and everything. So hope everyone's had a great week, because mine sure sucked the life out of me. So yeah, aside of financial problems and not being able to find a job and whatever, I also just found out that my thesis has been disapproved, so hooray for me. But yeah, I guess, I don't know. I guess theoretically I can still fix it, but I really have my doubts about it, because the guy who disapproved of it was the same professor I had asked to be my thesis advisor in the first place, and holy shit, he advised against it, and he did not recommend me writing on Nietzsche and on tragedy and all that stuff. And I didn't heed his advice. I went on with my subject anyway, and I took another wrote with the help of a different advisor after all. So, you know, he's probably, in his mind, he's probably got good reason to disapprove, because I'm pretty sure I know exactly what his complaints are with my thesis. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able, probably, ideally he'll probably want me to rewrite the whole thing and choose a different subject altogether. But yeah, I really can't afford to do that. Osnabrück, Newcastle, beverages, okay. Why not, you know? Probably some good old German beer. Something like that. Alright. Let's see. Turn the hazard lights on. So yeah, my life is currently a mess, everyone. I went to social services last Wednesday. I have another interview next Tuesday for my volunteer work. So I'm probably gonna have to clean the streets or something, or plant some saplings or something like that at the local park or whatever, which I don't mind too much. At least I'm allowed to keep my job at the record store, which is officially illegal work. But I mean, I don't make much money anyway, so, and I do desperately need it, so. At least that, and But yeah, the thing is, I'm not sure if I'm gonna have enough. You know, I do probably also have to work on my thesis then, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna have time for it to begin with. So I'm gonna have to see well, I'll have to wait and see. I just hate the uncertainty, you know, of it all. I would like to know what I'm supposed to. I don't know. And but yeah, I'll also probably have a lot less time to make videos now or play Guild Wars or anything, so we'll see how that goes. Although I'll probably find a way not to sacrifice my gaming time, so where a will is a way, and I think this is the one thing I've left that gives me any satisfaction lately, so. Alright, we can slowly speed up. Let's check the map for a minute. Osnabrück, Amsterdam. Wow, it's really just alright. It's really very close by. So this is gonna be a part of a video, everyone. But let's see how much time we got. 31 hours for what? I can make it in 21, but it's probably the ferry that's gonna take so long. But with any luck, we should be able to rest on the ferry. I mean, I can't imagine a scenario where that doesn't happen. And I do think the trip from Holland to Britain is pretty long, pretty how do you say? Yeah, pretty long. So it'll take a while before we get there. Or, you know, in gaming time, I mean, we'll probably only see the loading screen. Whatever. So yeah. But yeah, I'm really starting to doubt. I don't know. I'm almost, you know, I'm tempted to just drop out of college and just hit the road and never come back. I don't know, but I just wouldn't know where to go, you know. And I don't know, I've always been kind of a, how do you say, domestic person, I guess, something like that. Not very much for the open road and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it's been a while since I recorded some Euro trucks. I've been very busy recording Skyrim and playing Guild Wars. I must say I've had a lot of fun with Skyrim when it didn't crash. I mean, it's no fault of the game. I mean, it's been playing fabulously for my computer. I mean, which is kind of a old timer, but I played Skyrim a lot on this computer, and it always played fine, more or less. I did lower the graphics a bit, and did also lower the the quality of my recording a bit, which also seems to help with Euro trucks, come to think of it. But gonna let me pass, or are you just gonna be a douchebag about it? You're gonna be a douchebag about it, aren't you? Alright, whatever. But yeah, I've been very satisfied with Skyrim's performance so far, even with a few mods and some DLCs added to it. And I'm having lots of fun with it. I really like the concept I have now. It's not very sophisticated, but I'm having some fun with it. But yeah, I'm probably gonna slow down recording Skyrim a bit as well. I'm probably just gonna put out one video a week or something, because I'm probably gonna have a lot less time to do it in, so to record those videos. So I need to learn to take it a bit more easy and you know, not try to spoil it too quickly. I do want to keep having fun with the game as well. You know, if I keep recording every day, it's gonna run out pretty quickly. I've always had that kind of how do you say, thriftiness when it comes to entertainment or to doing things I enjoy. I always kind of like to take it slow and try to savor it. Alright. Let's tank some diesel, some fuel, and let's hit the road again. And let's hope we don't crash into anyone. It would be fine. It would be nice if I could just pass by without getting crushed in the process, yeah. But yeah, yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with Skyrim. I'm also thinking of starting either a new channel or a new series on my channel where I just, you know, non-gaming content, or maybe review stuff, review some music or something. I know a thing or two about that as well, or just, you know, talks, philosophy and stuff, rants and stuff. It's just, you know, just need to find a place to get started. I do have some software now for that, for my webcam and stuff, so I could do some videos with that. But I still have to think about it. Or just find something interesting to talk about. I should start with an introduction probably, obviously, so that usually makes it a lot simpler. Just something casual and see where it goes. But yeah, I have a lot of stuff to talk about and to how do you say, to ruminate upon for myself, you know, besides my study as well. You know, my study is one of those things, my thesis and all that stuff. I could use some help with that, but also just, you know, there are other things that I just can't express on any other medium. I mean, I try to write about it, but I'm just not, I mean, I guess my writing's not bad necessarily, but usually it comes out in a kind of, how do you say, the word? Jesus Christ. See, it's always a metaphor or something, because I usually write poetry that comes easiest to me. I'm not really able to write fiction or something, or to write, usually I do write some vignettes from time to time, so I am able to write a short story or a snippet of a story, or just an anecdote, something like that. But it's always a kind of convoluted, that was the word, tidbit of information I can give, but when I talk about it, it comes a lot easier, because I do know my story, and I do become inflamed by it, or I do become and I do think, speaking has a different cadence than writing, so depending on this, I really believe that you can hear in someone's voice and his expression and all that stuff, if he's being what's the word again? Sincere or not. But yeah, at the same time, I still have kind of, I do realize I have kind of communicative problems, and it's not because I have limited vocabulary or anything. I know many words and I know many ways to express myself, but somehow when I'm speaking, I'm kind of always looking for words and always kind of I talk about it while I do it as well. I always have these long pauses and take a while to finish my sentences, and people sometimes get kind of annoyed by that. And I'm trying to diminish that, but the problem is also that I don't have much in the way of social contact lately, aside from work maybe, and a few friends, but much of it is kind of has sunk into a kind of routine as well, so there's not much to say or to learn from it anymore. Well, no, it's not true. I mean, there's a lot to learn, but it's just a different kind of, usually my current friends and at work as well, we're not, of many words, and I prefer to just keep things to myself in general. So part of these videos is also for me to have an outlet, obviously. And lately the need for such an outlet becomes stronger and stronger, so I might have to consider doing it this way. But yeah, okay, almost thought the game was gonna crash again, because that's been happening a lot lately. Even with Euro Trucks, which has been playing excellently most of the time. Well, not excellent. It's been lagging a lot, but that's probably also the recording software on top of it, so